Aloha, friends! Today I'm sharing Barbie's Hawaiian holiday book with you. I was inspired by Meg at Chasing Retro. She showed her Annette and Donna Parker and other tropical journals that she was making. And I mentioned to her that I also had a Donna Parker book, but I couldn't find mine. Instead, I found my stack of 5 Barbie books from the early 60s and showed them to her, and she mentioned the Hawaiian holiday one and said it was on her wish list. I decided to use this one to make a book, and Meg, I hope you like it. I took the book block out, and it's whole, so it's still readable. I can still read the book when I want to. The story in this book is very simple. It's Christmas time in the snowy Midwest, so Barbie's parents decide to visit friends in Hawaii for the holidays. And in the book, Barbie learns how to surf after meeting a Hawaiian boy, and it culminates with a Christmas Day luau. So I went ahead and, like I said, I took the book block out. I made a 2-inch spine and put the original spine down here, and just very simple. It's got 3 signatures, and I call them chapters because I've kind of made my own story out of this book. Chapter 1 is the arrival to Hawaii and sightseeing. Chapter 2 is Barbie learning how to surf with friends, and Chapter 3 is the Christmas luau. And this is full of original Hawaiian ephemera from my collection. I've been collecting Hawaiiana for years. I used a mix of scrapbook papers, and I did use one digital download kit from Etsy called Tropical Digital Papers. They're Brights by Jo Kavanagh Designs, and again, I bought that on Etsy. So let's take a look inside. I'll be moving these out of the way. Inside, it still has the original end papers. And the spine I lined with this cute, it's got sparkles in it, little pink strawberry fabric. Chapter 1, Arrival in Hawaii. This is a actual luggage tag from the Matson lines from 1957 to Honolulu. This is a stateroom. They put this on your luggage and brought it to your stateroom. And this is Mr. Roberts, Barbie's father, getting leis put around his neck as a greeting. Little Hawaiian volcano. On the next page, Barbie's parents immediately took off on a tour, Tradewind Tours, the island of Hawaii, and inside is a check for $50, Hollywood Travel Service. They're departing from the Coconut Grove, and they're going to be touring on, what's the date? 1953. So that's an actual tour ticket. In the meantime, they surprise Barbie by giving her a joy wagon to tool around Waikiki in. And this is from the book. I copied it on the copy machine. It's called The Joy Wagon for Barbie. Isn't this a darling little car? A pink Jeep with a fringed top. Oh, Daddy isn't darling. She already climbed in the front seat, grinning at him from under the Jeep's pink and white striped canvas roof. So she drove all around Waikiki in this little Jeep. This is the cover of a Matson line menu on their way to Hawaii. This is one of the stickers that you put on your luggage, an actual one. So I have several of these in here, and they're kind of torn and bent, but they're original. Here's a pocket, and inside it contains a Waikiki Beach postcard and Barbie catalog of fashions. So this came with all the Barbie dolls that you would bought, or their fashions, I think it was one or the other. There was always this little booklet inside. So there's plenty of beautiful clothes for her to choose from for her trip. Barbie's parents took off. Here they are dressed in their cute little matching outfits. And they've gone to the Honolulu Press Club. It's 1964 at the Hilton Hawaiian Village. It's a order drinks for delivery during intermission. So I guess they saw a show, and this is their drink ticket. This is one of the things that you could take home with you when you see all the beautiful flowering plants and exotic exotic flowers in Hawaii, you can take home this order book and you can choose from any of these beautiful plants and have them mailed to you. So this was from, I think there's a date on the envelope here, 1955. So all this order, there's lots of little brochures and order sheets in here that you could order these exotic flowers from. She found a little friend to go shopping with. Her name was Skipper. And she had a pink camera, of course. And she took photos of some friends on the beach. This is an actual Fujifilm instant camera photo, a little tiny thing. And if the photo is completely washed out, it was just pure white, and I don't even know what was on it. So I put on a little photo of Barbie and her friend on the beach. A lot of these images of the old Barbies are from Barbie Bazaar magazine. I used to have a subscription to, and I cut out little pictures from the Barbie Bazaar magazine. Oh, she misses Ken already, so she's been writing postcards. And this is where we are staying. Honest, we wish you were here. This is a postcard from 1972 written by my aunt and uncle to my parents. Of course, she had to buy a new bathing suit while she was there. Here's an authentic postcard, a Siva Siva dancer. And she wrote Ken a letter on this Kona Inn stationery. This is an original airmail letter, an airmail envelope. This is a photo. She went sightseeing here. This is the Polynesian Cultural Center, which is on the other side of the island from Waikiki. This is on the north shore. Again, this is from Barbie Bazaar magazine. This is called a Swirl Blonde. I love her. This is a card from Hawaii Calls. Now, Hawaii Calls was a radio program that broadcast live from Waikiki Beach from about 1935 to 1975. So Barbie listened to the radio program in the Banyan Court. This was at one of the hotels on the ocean. Here's a Matson line. Again, this is a luggage tag. It says stateroom and what steamer you're on. And another vintage postcard. And just a scene from a magazine at one of the Hawaiian little cove areas. So that was the sightseeing chapter. Here's a peek at the little cute fabric. It's got fruits and sparkles on it from the new spine I put in. Here's some postcards. Chapter 2, my favorite chapter. Barbie learns to surf. So here's Sheraton, right on Waikiki Beach, is her lady surfer right there. Here's Waikiki Beach. That's Diamond Head in the background. You can also outrigger on Waikiki Beach. And here's a line of surfers. So here is part of a quilt top made from cute little tropical fabrics, fish, flowers, scales. And a couple surfing, two couples surfing, tandem there. Now, she took a surf class, and she also met a Hawaiian boy in the book named Apaki, who she learned to surf from. But I prefer that she surfed and made a lot of friends. Gee, this guy looks familiar. It's Elvis from Blue Hawaii, teaching girls how to surf. Here is a page from the book. It's Apaki teaching her how to surf. There were spills and thrills a mile a minute. Barbie could hardly bring herself to leave the water long enough to eat lunch. She adored surfing. Now this is a first day of issue stamp for Duke Kahanamoku. He was a 5-time Olympic medalist from about 1912, 1924, and he popularized the sport of surfing in Hawaii, and which spread to the mainland. In later life, he was, gosh, all kinds of things: a Shriner and a policeman, an actor, and kind of all-around goodwill ambassador for Hawaii. And here is a postcard with him surfing on it. This is another luggage tag, a used one, as you can tell. And this says Halekulani Beach Coffee Shop. And up here we have a little postcard of Waikiki in the outriggers. That sure looks like fun. Here's a couple of advertisements from magazines. This is Libby Juice from Hawaii, and the Matson line in Hawaii, surfing here. Now, Barbie met some really cool friends while she was learning how to surf. And here they are stretched out. Here's Barbie in the middle. Now this lovely brunette on the left is named Annette. Now her other friend's name right here, this lovely redhead's name, is Gidget. I didn't know for the longest time that Gidget was a real person. This book was written by Frederick Kohner, I believe it's pronounced, about his daughter Kathy. She was one of the very first girl surfers, and he wrote book, these are all her real pictures. He wrote a book on all her adventures, and there she is right there, Kathy, and the crew on the beach. So there's Gidget, the real one. So her friend Annette decided to invite her to a beach party. And at that beach party, they played beach blanket bingo. So I got all these little beach bingo cards. So they had fun playing beach blanket bingo. Here's a picture of Annette with her boyfriend, Frankie. Come join the fun surf party. And there's our surfboards all lined up. And her other friend, Gidget, started out as this beautiful blonde, Sandra Dee. This was the first movie, and that was based on the actual book I showed you a minute ago. But the second book, Gidget Goes Hawaiian, where she actually went to Hawaii, was played by redheaded Deborah Wally. There were 7 different Gidgets between all the movies and TV shows that were made. Surfing in Hawaii. Christmas week had come to Hawaii. Even the brilliance of the weather couldn't outshine the joyous spirit of the season. She went to the International Marketplace, which was a real place, and went shopping for Christmas presents. So Barbie, Annette, and Gidget took in some sun on this sunny Christmas week. I just made a little, just in case you might want a journal in here. It's not really a journal to me. It's more of a, I think of it as Barbie's personal scrapbook. But you can write a secret thing on the back here if you like. And just some surfing things. Here is a bag with the Moto Day girls on it. And here's some real beach girls. This is an Aloha guide. Compliments of the people of Hawaii. And this is full of advertisements. This looks like it's from like the 1950s. Just where to go, what to see, stores. $1955 it says back here. Now chapter 3 is the Christmas Luau. Let's have a luau. Here's some gorgeous girls from the Kodak Hula show. Merry Christmas. part of the luau, they had used these shells for their appetizers. So that's a card I put in here. This is from the book, and it goes on for all this paragraph of every single thing that they were eating at the luau. So if you want to pause that and read all the different yummy foods, you can do that. And a cute toucan postcard. And some luau guests being entertained. And a lovely Hawaiian lady with fruits. Now you always have to play limbo at a luau. And the sunset. Here's Barbie and her friends during the sunset. And here's another card you can write it on the back. One more photo that Barbie took. And she took some photos of some of her parents' friends getting dressed for the luau. Pretty snazzy outfits. My grandfather, as I mentioned in some previous videos, was a restaurant owner and caterer. And he did Hawaiian luau's, and this is an actual menu from one of his luau's. In a garage sale recently, I picked up an old cookbook that this woman had written all her favorite recipes in. And this woman apparently loved pineapple. Here is the Hawaii 5-0. I'm not sure what that is. Like a little cake, I think. Then we have pineapple upside down cake. Her friend Carolyn gave her. And her friend Charlotte gave her another pineapple upside down cake recipe. Here's pineapple cookies given to her by Mildred. This one's in pencil, it's kind of faint. Pineapple refrigerator cake by Larry. And then we have pineapple dessert by Bertha and pineapple ice cream by Bertha. These are two photos from one of my grandfather's actual luau's, so you can see them. They're kind of faded and discolored. They're Hawaiian clothing that they're making, and the servers all had these little straw hats on. This is an ad for Waikiki chicken. How to make Waikiki chicken. Barbie in her hula skirt. This is another luggage sticker. And more people in the evening at the luau. More evening luau up here. This is Hanauma Bay, and this is the best place in Hawaii to snorkel. Here's a pretty Hawaiian gal in a tiki. And some Hawaiian dancing entertainment. This lady looks a little shocked by this handsome man that was dancing and posed for a picture with her. Here is pineapple and almond ice cream recipe. And towards the back here we have the last of our Hawaiian entertainment and a couple of things here. We've got the Kona Coast Cruise, places you can cruise in Hawaii, and then a napkin from the Hilo Hotel on Hawaii. It gives you a nice little map of where to go here. And that's my book. I hope you liked it. It was fun to make. Have a wonderful rest of your summer.